Hey guys!
Hey guys.
Today we are gonna talk about how we made our first million. I'm just joking.
I was about to be like, in which currency? In Canadian?
You're like-
In Kenya shillings? I'm like, wait, what? 1 million? I haven't seen that. But
Today we're gonna talk about cryptocurrencies.
yes, so I've got so many messages, people asking me to talk about more about finance, more about cryptocurrencies, more about bitcoins, more about ether coins, more about there's so many different kinds of coins and finances. But today we're going to just be introducing 101 of cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna just tell you what I know
Yeah.
because I'm not the expert.
I'm not the expert too. I just happen to be in the industry
Aw.
and know a few things.
You're so modest.
Yeah.
So, bitcoins, as I know,
Yeah.
it's like the digital currency, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. And you can go buy them. It's the same way you trade. Stocks,
Yeah.
funds, and all that.
Okay.
And tell us something more about it.
So cryptocurrencies to start with. So cryptocurrencies are digitally traded coins. So everything is digital. Everything is online. There are currencies that are traded online, and they were formed by a guy. I think he was called Nakamoto.
Oh,
Okay,
it
yeah.
sounds Japanese.
Yeah, it's a Japanese person. However, the person is like an unknown person. Nobody knows who exactly this is. A few people have come across like saying that they're the ones claiming the personality that they're ones, but then, it's by a person who
mystery.
did it. It's a mystery who did it in 2000, early 2000, so 2009. So that's when all this happened. But yeah, he's the one who came up with Bitcoin. However, cryptocurrencies, when we talk about cryptocurrencies, a Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. And then there's Ethereum. Ethereum is also a cryptocurrency. And then there's Dogecoin. There's Litecoin.
So the different.
There's XRP. So there's different kinds of coins that make up the cryptocurrencies.
Okay.
And one of the other things to know about cryptocurrencies is that they are not regulated by central bank.
Okay.
So you know how the regular money is regulated and controlled
Very
by central banks?
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So cryptocurrencies are not regulated by central banks. They are not regulated by any company nor any individual. People who trade on these coins, they are the owners. And as a result of lack of regulation, they're very risky to trade in. So we will talk about, I'll tell you guys a few things to watch out for if you are thinking or contemplating buying cryptocurrencies, any of the cryptocurrencies.
So this is what I heard too, that it's very volatile.
Yes. And it's very speculative, right? Because of the speculative, they're very speculative in nature. So you wouldn't know what will happen. So I'll tell you, cryptocurrencies, they are amazing and they are also very risky. They are amazing in a sense that billionaires have been made overnight.
So fast money. I like that.
And they're also risky because paupers are also made overnight. You could become poor. Like, overnight is actually a stretch within a matter of seconds.
Wow.
Yes.
So when do you buy?
So you wouldn't know how. So I would say for you to know how to buy, you remember how when you're buying stocks, how they're speculative in nature, in that you have to almost speculate, like, will the prices be increasing tomorrow as opposed to today? What will the price be like in a week's time or in the future?
Okay.
So that speculative nature is what keeps people like guessing, like which of the coins will be valued more. So some people will opt to buy coins based on the tendencies of how they're buying them in the market, and some people will buy coins because sometimes you don't see so much of what's happening in the market, but the speculative nature of you hoping that it will be worth more tomorrow.
So you just
Some of them you can base from the performance.
Okay.
You can, like for Bitcoin, for instance, so if you look at Bitcoin right now, it's growing. The tendency, like it's just growing.
Okay.
The prices are going down, like let's say 1 or 2 days it will go down. However, the Bitcoins, they are increasing in value. People who bought Bitcoins in 2017, for instance, when there was just a boom of Bitcoins, majority of them they made so much money because they bought them when it was like cheap, like cheap. But now they sold them when the bitcoins are like over 20,000. Currently, Bitcoin in Canada is selling for over 50,000 Canadian dollars.
Wow. So what drives the price up?
Well, the more people, the demand and supply. Yeah, the demand and supply, and the more you're demanding. So with Bitcoin specifically, it's a little bit more. I would say it's a little bit more stable compared to other coins, and the fact that it makes about like 70% of all the coins, the cryptocurrency coins. So it's also huge, right?
Okay.
So as a result of that, a lot of people end up buying Bitcoins.
Okay.
But that's not the only coin, right? Remember how we were talking, there's Ethereum, there's Litecoin, there's Dogecoin, there's all these other different kinds of coins, right? So people will buy cryptocurrencies depending on if they feel it will make more money. That's the sole purpose. Because then if it's not making you money, why are you buying it, right?
Okay.
So you know how there's initial public offering for companies, the IPOs. For cryptocurrencies, there's ICOs. Initial coin offering, where some people, they will buy the Bitcoins when they are at lowest prices, hoping it will be like the next Bitcoin.
Okay.
So if you have, let's say, a company XYZ where you're hoping that it has a coin that's selling for, let's say, 10 cents, and you're hoping that in the next, let's say, a month or 2 months, sometimes it's even a shorter period, you're hoping that in the next near future that this XYZ coin will be worth $30,000 per coin, then you will buy it on the initial coin offer.
Oh, okay. So let's say you buy Bitcoins at today's price, $50,000.
Right.
Can it get to 100,000 at some point? It's possible,
Speculative nature, yes, it is possible. If
Nice.
like, let's say, I'll say, like, looking at the statistic, there are people who bought Bitcoin when it was like around, let's say, $200. Right now in Canada, it's worth, actually, I think it's around, yesterday when I was trading, I checked, it's around 54,000
Wow.
Canadian dollars per coin. So you gotta look. There's that speculative aspect of it. Yes. So it is very possible that in the next 1 month, it will be around 60,000.
Do we have some Bitcoins?
Are you sure you want to divulge that information publicly?
How many Bitcoins do we have? 0.000001.
Actually, that's the other thing of cryptocurrencies, guys. You can actually buy a fraction. You don't necessarily have to buy the entire 54,000 worth of a coin. You can buy a
Very
fraction
little
of it.
people can do that. Can buy
You'll be very
entire
surprised. You'll be very surprised. You'll be very surprised. But yeah, people do buy it, which is very
So you can
rewarding
you can buy
and very
this
risky at the same time.
1 cent. Well, you don't know what's the coin. Well, Bitcoin.
Babe, remember how I'm telling you, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
That's not the entire crypto. That's one of the cryptocurrencies.
Yeah.
So, for instance, your portfolio, do you know what your portfolio has?
What do you mean?
So, your portfolio has Bitcoins, it has Litecoins, it has XRP, it has different kinds of coins.
I'm talking about Bitcoin because
Okay,
I
you're just
know
interested in the Bitcoin because it's the big one.
It's the Bitcoin.
Listen, yeah, but yeah, there are a few people who can manage to buy the entire 54,000, which is very good. But yeah, so some of the things to watch out for when you're investing in any cryptocurrency. Number one, get informed. Do your research. Find out what kind of coin you want to invest in. Number two, be aware that you could lose everything. In the same regard that you're looking to make money, you could also lose everything. So if you have around, let's say, $100,000 and you're looking to pay off your grad school, or you're looking to invest that into your kids' education, you're looking to buy a house, do not buy cryptocurrency without money. Because you could lose it in a matter of seconds. So if you have some savings, it's your entire savings. Anything that if you invested, it will alter how you live. It will alter your lifestyle. It will be life changing. You won't be able to pay your kids' education. You won't be able to own a house. Do not invest that money in cryptocurrencies, because the same way you are speculating, you could like gain a lot of money. It's the same way you could lose all that money. Then, number 3, be able to know when to actually just say enough is enough. You know, when you've made your money, if you are looking to reinvest from the gains that you're making, sure, go ahead and do that. However, if you are at a point where you've made your money, please remove whatever you know that you cannot afford losing. Because like I said in point 3, you can lose everything. And nobody would ever assure you that your cryptocurrency is secure. No. There's no assurance that you won't lose anything. In fact, all the trading platforms, like for instance, for us, we trade on Questrade and Wealthsimple. When it comes to Bitcoins, there's actually, I think, a disclosure when you're signing in that tells you, like, you could lose everything. You could lose, like, are you aware you could lose everything? And this is very different from like regular trading and regular like investing and saving. That's a topic of a different day. We are specifically talking about cryptocurrency. So don't be deceived that just because that you have your computer there, your phone over there, you'll be able to like avoid your crypto. No, you could lose everything on your cryptocurrency.
That's not nice.
Yeah, so that's the risky nature of it. So you can make so much money. Like I said before, billionaires have been made in a matter of seconds. Like there's actually these 2 twin brothers who they had sued Michael Zuckerberg some years ago because they had said that he had actually got the idea and the idea of Facebook from them.
Oh, okay.
And what they ended up doing is they ended up buying 1% of Bitcoin. Oh. So you know how we were saying the entire cryptocurrency, 70% of it is around is only Bitcoins. So they only needed to buy 1%. So when they bought that 1%, this was like when Bitcoins were just being initiated. They made so much money and became billionaires when Bitcoin prices went up. So yeah, there's some things that there are people who've made money out of it, and there are also people who've also lost so much money out of it. Companies are now like resulting into cryptocurrencies, so it's also a very interesting thing because, like we said, it's not regulated. Some countries like Canada, it is not considered any cryptocurrency. They're not considered as a legal tender. You cannot pay for any goods or services using your Bitcoins. You can probably just like do an exchange or get the money out of your wallet. However, you are not tax exempt from all this action. So it's not a legal tender, but there is also tax implications from the money that you make from all these Bitcoins and tradings.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it's very interesting. So those are just some of the things that to look out for, and
I'm just trying to understand how it works. So you're basically buying money that you can't use, but then on top of that you're making money.
No, you can use it. Like let's say you can actually withdraw, right? You can withdraw it in form of money because you're buying.
Yeah.
You know, like how when you're buying stocks, right?
Yeah.
You can withdraw it. It's only that you cannot use it to buy, let's say, groceries. You know, like how you use your credit card to buy, let's say, groceries at the store. Like there are few websites right now that accept Bitcoins as a legal tender.
So you actually can
very
buy
few,
them.
but in Canada, none of them.
Oh. Okay.
None of them in Canada. In Canada, it's not recognized as a legal tender. Yeah.
So basically buying the Bitcoin just to accumulate them and
accumulate them and
hopefully
to get money.
No.
To get money, you make money out of it. You make money out of it, and then you can actually withdraw it in form of money.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's like people who are actually on the high, like on the high side of it, on the back side of the business, who kind of maintain your Bitcoin. So those are called, they're called coin miners, Bitcoin mining. So those are like people who maintain the systems. And remember how we said before that Bitcoins are actually made, they use a technology called blockchain. So it's basically like an entire they're basically like ledgers. They're decentralized ledgers, online ledgers that maintain the entire cryptocurrency system.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
Very smart invention.
Yeah, it's very interesting. But yeah, so there's different kinds of cryptocurrencies. If you want us to talk a little bit more about each of the different cryptocurrencies, let us know and we'll be able to talk about it in the next video. But cryptocurrency, it's a very touchy, interesting topic. And it's a great thing if you're looking to invest, knowing that you're okay losing a certain amount of money. So don't invest all your life savings. Invest anything that wouldn't alter how you live in the current day.
I would say I think that's the best example. If you're buying lottery, just stop buying lottery and put all that money for the lottery in bitcoins.
Yes, so I would
think
say
it's
yes.
better.
Yeah, because you know
You
how
have a
they.
greater chance to get money.
Yeah, well, yeah, with Bitcoin, there's a greater chance of you making money because you know they usually say
Yeah.
that lottery is a tax on poor people, right?
Yeah.
That's again another topic. So if
I
you're
felt so
buying all
bad.
those lotteries, I keep telling you, it's a tax on poor people. It's a voluntary tax. You're voluntarily paying tax, so it's a tax on poor people. You basically felt bad.
I felt bad when I heard that. Yeah. And actually, when you think about it, it's exactly like that.
How many lotteries have you bought? You could have ventured into the world of
You know how
bitcoins
many
earlier.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe we'll be zillionaires right now.
Only if I knew.
Yes, guys. Anyway, that's it from today, guys. But let us know in the description below if you want us to talk more about cryptocurrencies. And luckily, baby Adam hasn't woken up as he was awake earlier on. And we'll see you guys in the next video.
Don't buy lottery. Buy bitcoins.
Bye.
Bye, guys.